in America, not just seniors. I promise you. And that will reduce the deficit by even more. Look, I promised we'd help eliminate the accumulated student debt that millions of Americans carried during the economic pandemic and beyond. The Supreme Court of the United States blocked me, but they didn't stop me. I found another way to help more than 3,700,000 people with $130 billion in relief and counting. There were several existing programs that the bureaucracy wasn't pushing, including one called public servants, like teachers, firefighters, public servants. So I fixed the program, deliver relief for public servants, teachers, nurses, firefighters, social workers, and so on. And guess what? Some of you are getting notices right now. You're going to get another student cut. And this time you're going to not have any doubt about who said it to you. It's going to have my name on it, Biden. No, I mean it. Because you got another $25 billion a year. And guess what? It's not only a good thing to do, it grows the economy. It grows the economy. It's not costing people. Guess what? When you're able to eliminate that, how many of you have had the student debt eliminated? Well, some of you had student debt eliminated for over $100,000. Well, guess what? It changes everything. You're able to go out and buy your first home. You're able to go out and buy your first automobile, maybe. You're able to go out and see to it that you have an opportunity to build that business you wanted. I kept my promise as well to appoint the first black woman to the United States Supreme Court. Her name is Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. And by the way, she's smarter than the rest of these guys. And by the way, I've appointed more black women to the federal courts of appeals than every other president in American history combined. All told, with the help of the senator from the state of Illinois, I've gotten 175 federal judges confirmed. 2/3 of them are women and 2/3 are people of color. Hold a second here. I also said when I got elected, I made a promise. I was going to have an American administration that looked like America. I have more women in my cabinet than men. I have more African Americans on it. I have more people in the backgrounds that are similar. And by the way, I make no apologies for being the most pro-union president in American history. I say one more thing. I also said that I asked the Treasury Department to do a study with raising the wages of union members, which I fought like hell to have happen, and it's happening. And the unions are more popular now than they've been in generations. I said, what's the effect of that? It raises everybody's wages. Everything raises. Because guess what? When you're making more money for the job you're doing, you're the best workers. We have the best workers in America, in the world. Look, remember those little computer chips that we invented those suckers, about the size at the end of a fingertip? Guess what? You need 300 of them to build an automobile. You need them for cell phones. You need them for all kinds of things. And we had lost that market. We had lost that market completely. So I got in a plane and I flew to South Korea. They said, what the hell are you doing to South Korea? Well, they are a major manufacturer of chips. I sat down with their president and with Samsung. I said, come and invest in America. Because guess what? We now have $50 billion coming to America investing in. And they're building these facilities. They build what they call fabs, factories. They're great big, look like gigantic football fields underneath a roof. Guess what? You know what the average salary in those is? You don't need a college degree. $112,000 a year. And they're coming all over America. And thanks to what we call the bipartisan infrastructure law, is a fancy way of saying we're building a hell of a lot. I signed, there are over 40,000 projects underway. Remember, the last president, he kept talking about infrastructure week. He had infrastructure week for 4 years and didn't do a damn thing. Oh, well, I'm serious. But guess what? We're doing a heck of a lot. In the state of Nevada, I just approved $3 billion for the nation's first high-speed rail line. $3 billion. It's going to take you from here to Las Vegas, from Las Vegas to Los Angeles in 2 hours by train instead of 4 hours by car. At 186 miles an hour, will also reduce carbon emissions. It will take 3 million vehicles off the road, helping the air quality. And it's going to create 35,000 jobs during construction, 10,000 union jobs building trades, carpenters, electricians, iron workers, laborers, and more. And jobs now and jobs beyond, and generating significant economic growth from Nevada to California. That includes transforming California with another high-speed rail line coming down from the south, going through central part of the state. Guess what? That train's going to go 220 miles an hour. Things are changing, folks. We have to get with the rest of the world. We're the best. We're the most innovative country in the world. What the hell have we been doing? No, I'm serious. Think about it. Now look, just like Franklin Roosevelt signed the Rural Electrification Act back in the 30s, he provided electricity for every home and farm because it was necessary. Electricity was the new need, and rural areas and poor folks couldn't afford it. So he signed the Rural Electrification Act. Well, we're bringing high-speed internet everywhere in America. Because